so we've successfully inserted data bars on the quantity. So let us now insert the icon set. I think we'll be inserting the icon set on the price column. So we'll highlight, then go to Home tab, the styles group, conditional formatting, then we can move to the icon set. So we have different icon sets, the directional icon sets. And so when you see that the prices that are high are pointing up, those that are low are down. So you could use basically different icon sets, okay? Depending on what you choose. You could use the rating set. You have the rating set here, like star. The full star will be the highest, the half star will be the mid, and the no star will be the lowest. So you could basically choose any of your choice. So basically, let us pick this directional icon set here. Okay, it's as simple as that. All right, so let's see how we can manage the conditional formatting rules. So to manage these rules that we have here, we go back to conditional formatting and you click the last item here, which say manage rules. So managing rules just means that you could add new rule, you could edit existing rule, or delete rule, as the case may be. Okay, so to view existing rule, we basically select the drop down here and pick, because we are not currently selecting anything. We didn't select anything before we got here. So we just opened this, right? The conditional formatting rule manager. So I will click the drop down and say this worksheet. This worksheet means this sheet. On this sheet, we have two rules that are applied here. Okay, so this is how we view existing rules. If we want to create new rule, we click on the new rule. If we want to edit any of the existing rules, we click to edit the existing rule. Okay, let's say, let me see on what, okay, let's say we want to create a new rule. Okay, but we want to select a rule type first, and we will say, let me see, only cells format that contains, use a formula to determine, use formula unique to duplicate, use format values or above values. Let's take cells that contain. So we will now, since we are using format cells that contain, we can either use cell values or click the drop down to select specific text, right? Or date occurring if it's going to be on the date column, or blanks if you want to highlight cells that are blanks or cells that are not blanks, so cells that have errors and those that don't have. So let's use specific text because we want to look at the product column. Okay, we'll say specific text. It's a text containing what? If we say HP here, text containing HP, then we go next to format. We want to open the format so that we tell it the colors to give it. So we want to say the font, let it be white because we want to put it on a green field. Okay, on the green field. So we say okay. You see, it gives us a preview, and I think we say okay. All right, so we didn't give the cell value that contains this, but apply to where we didn't give it an address. So you see, it picked F here where we clicked earlier. So we can easily just impute the right address here by taking this off. And then I think we want it's going to be C to C, right this way. Okay, we click on apply. You see it applied now. Everywhere HP appears is labeled green. Okay, it's we'll have a green field just as we want it to be. Then we click OK. So if we want to go back to view the rules, we go to manage rules, right? We click the drop down again and say this worksheet, and we have all the rules that we want here. Okay, so if you want to delete any rule, you click on that rule you want to delete and say delete rule. If you want to edit the rule, you click on a particular rule and say edit rule. Okay, All right. So editing rule is as simple as clicking where you want to edit, and then you go back to the editing area. Let's say we want to change this HP to what, to my printer. We are going to see it applied. Okay. So we say apply. You see it leaves HP to printer. So since we are done, we then say okay.